Yeah, the ones that you gotta pay for.
Do I want a dependent man?
No.
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 Exactly.
Honestly, no, I don't.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So that's a
But
moot point.
are there
then.
a lot of them? Yes, they are.
But that's a moot point because those guys are not
Yes,
even
they are.
candidates. They're not even dating candidates. These men.
Well, I mean, we're speaking in general here.
Yeah, but these men are literally invisible to a majority of women.
Yeah.
These are guys that you guys are, you know, you go on a coffee date with them and you find out that they're broke. You ain't talking to them again. Like that.
You'll
This
be
is
surprised. As long as that sex is good, honestly, a woman.
Nigga won't even get sex a lot of the
Not
times.
speaking about me. I'm not that type of woman. But if the sex is good, a woman will
So
settle.
I'm gonna have to cut you off on that, baby.
No, sorry.
Chicks
I'm not
ain't
speaking about me.
Popping no coochie for a dude that ain't even worth.
We're not
the
talking
time.
about just Miami, love. We're talking about in general.
In general.
Miami
look.
definitely
Let's
wants
say
some
they
money.
smash a couple times.
Mhm.
It won't be serious though. Keep it a bean.
Yeah.
Some
Is she-
girls are dumb.
Is she
I'm
gonna marry
sorry.
that guy? Hardly ever.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Won't
So,
last.
But I'm not saying it doesn't happen. That's all I'm saying is that it does happen.
all right, they might smash. There you go.
I'll leave it at that. I'm not gonna go
You can
back
have
and
that one.
forth.
Okay, they gonna smash.
Yeah, she brings up like the exception to the rule in every argument.
It's okay.
Of course, because
But
I look
exceptions
at
to the
every
rule
corner.
don't. Yeah, but that doesn't matter. Like
Why not?
when you speak in generalities, the
Mhm.
exception doesn't make the rule. If I tell you, you know, 99% of the time this happens, it's actually a very low IQ response to say, well, in this 1% situation, this is what happens.
So
It's
then
like,
why
who
say
cares?
99% if it wasn't a big factor? There's still that 1% that's left out. It still can be spoken about because you mentioned 99%.
It's
so I'm going to
irrelevant
speak
and
about
not
it.
pertinent to the conversation in general when we're just having a
Why?
general conversation.
Why though?
Because
Why
the
can't
world-
we speak about that 1% though?
Because the world is built on generalities. For example, why do we not have Braille all over the place?
Mm.
Because most people aren't blind. Why does not every building not have handicapped fucking rails? Because not everyone is handicapped. Most people can walk, right? Why do we have, like, there's a reason why we have the world that we have. It's meant for the greatest common denominator, the majority. That's what matters. There's a reason why when we vote, we don't sit there and be like, well, you voted for this person. Tell us a little bit about it. No one gives a fuck. It's the majority. The majority rules, president gets elected, boom. That's just how the world works. Everything is done on generalities. It's a very, and I'm not going to knock you for this, but it's a very feminine characteristic to say, well, there's exceptions to the rule. Who cares? That's irrelevant. It's the same reason why we don't have Braille all over the place, because most people simply aren't blind. We're not going to waste our resources and time putting Braille all over the place when most people can see.
Yeah. I mean, I get your
that's,
point.
That's like we're at a restaurant and there's rotis
Mhm.
and then there's doubles. We want rotis, not doubles. Who cares about doubles?
They're both from Trinidad.
I know, but one's more important. Rotis.
Actually, both are. Sorry.
Man.
All right,
I
man.
think what your
Like,
point is
like,
that
because,
you're gonna
because
stick
by
to
your logic,
more-
right? Like, let's just, you know what? Let's just make a gallon of milk $100.
Right.
Right? Why don't we have a gallon of milk at $100? Because the majority of people simply can't afford that.
Right.
There's a minority that doesn't give a shit. I'll pay $100 for a gallon of milk, sure. But that's just not how society works.
Yeah.
Right? We can't frame the way we do things off of exceptions to the rule. Because that puts everyone else at a disparity for no reason.
Well, I'm an exception though, so I will go for that.
How are you an exception?
I'm different though.
I mean, when you
Tell
say
us how you're different.
If you're gonna laugh at me, but for
Oh,
me,
well.
it's more
Go ahead.
important.
How are you laughing?
I will just beg for respect. I'm a person.
Wait. So the thing that makes you different is that you beg for respect?
No, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
After I talk, before I talk, I'm a
Respect is
person.
hard.
I'm a woman. Honestly, that I looked up for high values, for a man that respects me, for a man that is driven to succeed, even though he probably hasn't succeeded yet. He's on the path. I will look for the potential. I will look for it. I will look for a man that is caring. Maybe it's a lot of romantic stuff, but I find that is more appreciated nowadays, that you can't find that too much.
Do you guys
People are
agree with
very-
her?
people
On
are
her
very-
views as far as like men and what she wants and what's going on out there? Do you guys agree?
People are very
I
egocentric.
feel like it's wishful thinking.
Yeah.
No, but I have
And
find men that
and the
are
only
like
reason why I
that.
say is wishful thinking is
That's
because
not the question. Do you guys agree with what she generally said just now?
So what is she generally saying? That she prefers,
They-
that you prefer?
I
They don't know what you said.
that
Yeah.
for because you're mentioning
There's
the
nothing wrong
okay.
with
So what is
explaining
the
again.
ideal man nowadays? That he has his millionaire. That I'm looking for a sugar daddy. That's what I heard everywhere. A sugar daddy that can just.
But you
do
made the
everything.
comment that you're different and you're
That's what I'm saying,
the
that-
exception. So tell us how you're the exception.
Because of that. Because
You
I'm
should
not.
wear, you
I'm
should
not
wear
gonna.
2 chains.
You can. Huh?
You should wear 2 chains.
I'm not behind their money. I'm not behind your status.
Right.
I'm not. You can be a regular guy with good intentions, with driven to family, willing to take care
ambition,
yes. With a good mindset.
Right.
And then I'll help you out to build that whatever empire you want to build, because I know the type of woman that I am.
Tell
I'm
me
very
more.
supportive. I'm very. He's making fun of me, huh?
So this is what makes you different.
Yeah.
You're supportive and you don't care about money like that, etc.
Yeah, and I'm sad to say, no offense to you guys, I don't know you, but the 90% of the women that I've been surrounded lately are always talking about money and are always talking about, I need to find a rich man, he doesn't have enough. And it's sad, to be honest. It's sad that we as a society are.
But did you say you went out with a guy that has real estate properties and yachts? So you went out with rich guys too?
No,
That doesn't mean
said that
she's
earlier.
looking for that.
You literally said, I went out with guys that have money and yachts, etc., and they asked me what I do.
I have went out on a date.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
So are you really as different as you claim?
What do you mean?
Are you
Am I with him? I'm not.
But
You went out with a date with him.
Yeah, so
Why
But that
not?
doesn't mean she was looking
not?
for that.
Yeah.
you were looking for
That
fun,
doesn't
though.
mean
No. Don't
A guy can come up to you.
change
You're
that.
saying
Let's-
that means that's not what
You're
she's looking
trying
for,
to
but she
change
went out
my
with him?
point, and that's not the point. The point is that if it comes with money and he has high values and he's family oriented, why not? I'm not saying that that's my priority,
Exactly.
which is different.
But you give him a big chance though.
But you went out with him.
Why not?
Just like other girls.
Yeah, but why not?
Did you smash?
Okay.
What
Do you remember how this
doesn't make
conversation
sense.
started?
That doesn't make sense.
You remember how
You're
this
saying doesn't
conversation
make
started?
sense. Yes.
How to start?
It started saying me that I'm different.
Yes, and I'm an exception to the rule.
Exactly.
Then you went on to drone on the same things that every other girl says.
How? What did I say?
Oh, I don't care about money like that. I just
No.
care about values. I can help you build, blah, blah, blah.
Yes.
But just
Definitely.
literally like 11 minutes ago, you were like, oh, I went out with a guy that
And
has
what
money
did I say about
and
that?
resources.
And what did I say about that?
And he asked me how much money I make.
What
Yeah.
did I say about that?
And
Exactly.
then we said
Am I
men don't care
dating
about
him
that.
Still? No.
But you went out with him.
He didn't have values enough for me.
But you
He
still
could
went out
have the
with
money.
him. But you still went out
He
with him.
could
you still went
offer
out
me
with him.
whatever. I went out on a one day to meet him. Why not giving him a chance? I will get, because I've met people that have money that have high values. I've been surrounded by them.
None of you bitches are special. That's what I'm trying to get at
Oh
here.
my God.
Holy.
You can't
Yo,
say
I'm
that.
just saying it. Like, I just
You
got
can't-
I've had enough.
I think it's rumble time.
I've had enough.
I think it's rumble time.
Are you special?
Let's go rumble.
Are you
Let's go
special?
rumble.
You shut
can't say
up.
that,
You
Time for
shut
rumble,
up.
fellas.
The fact that that
Right.
was said
Right.
and you think you're funny.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Bro, like, this shit is crazy.
Come on over, guys.
Man,
It just
I'm
hurts my head.
special. I'm sorry.
It just hurts my head. You know how many girls come through on this podcast and say that I'm special
I am.
and I'm different? And then I
Definitely.
ask them, please tell us how you're different. And then you say the same shit that 3,000 other girls have said that have come on this podcast.
Well,
and I'm
you
just
should
like,
listen more then.
I am. That's how I know that you're
You don't
not
know.
special.
You don't know me.
Yeah, you're single.
Oh my God.
Why? Why am I single? Are
It's
you gonna
not
judge me
why.
because I said
You still dated. Like,
you
still
have
dating
no
a guy.
idea?
If the guy really
You
think
have no
you
idea
were
the
special.
story that I have behind.
After the story,
you
you're
can't
still
judge.
single. You're
you
single
can't
right
judge.
now,
You
right?
can judge and
Yo.
look for the
Past is your
cover.
past. I'm
Listen.
not judging your past. I'm judging your future right now.
I
No.
can see why your husband left
And
you.
your present.
I can see. I can see why.
I'm
Why?
not judging your past. I'm judging
You're
your
annoying as
present
fuck,
right
bro.
now.
God damn.
Oh my
Here's
god.
the
annoying.
thing, man. And
Holy.
I've noticed this with women, right?
Okay.
I've really noticed this. And
You're
you
funny.
guys might not like me telling you this or whatever, but a lot of you women, not all, but a lot, too many actually, have this I'm the main character syndrome.
Yeah.
And what I mean by that is that it's a degree of solipsism and narcissism that is ridiculous. A lot of you girls are way more alike than you want to admit. But you guys sit there and say, I'm special, I'm different, I deserve the best, etc. Y'all are very common.
Is that
I've
not
talked to
what you're
3,000
saying?
of you guys.
It's the same.
Women think
You're
and
not
speak the
saying
same
that?
way.
Same with men.
You're
What?
saying the same. You're
It's the
saying I
same.
deserve good, right? I don't deserve a bad, whatever, a whore or whatever. I'm not gonna be stick with a woman.
I never
that
said I
has,
deserve anything. That's the difference between me and you guys.
I
do you
didn't
keep
say that I
saying you
deserve.
guys,
I
like,
said that I
all
was
of us
special.
are talking?
Right.
All of you agreed.
You need to keep it
All of
didn't
you
say that
agreed.
I deserve.
All
No,
of you
no,
agreed
not
that a
all of
woman
us.
deserves her dream man regardless of her past. All of you agreed to that. I wrote it fucking down. That's
we're
why.
gonna
That's
pause
not
on
the
that
point.
question
That was
because
a
you
direct
said regardless
question.
of her past, and then when you spoke about your question, you were like whore, ho, ho.
Yeah,
You
direct
kept saying
question.
you. You said her past. What is her past? Her past. You don't know what her past is. You don't know what she's been through. It could involve other people. But you were talking about would never date a whore. A whore is this. Or she went out and did this as a whore. She doesn't deserve a dream man.
Yeah.
You completely
She doesn't.
switched the question over. You
Questionable
don't know
past.
what's yeah, you're questioning about a bad past, but what is a bad past? Define that first, and then we'll answer the question. Because a bad past can involve rape. A bad past can, sorry, I couldn't say that. My apologies.
That's a minority.
My apologies.
That's a minority.
A bad past can involve abuse. A bad past can involve anything, but that does not mean she does not deserve her dream man. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
So
And then
be
you
direct with
ask
your
a
question.
direct
That's a minority.
question.
He gave
And not
analogies,
try to
bro.
manipulate.
And a questionable
Sorry.
past. I mean, it's just it's implied. Like when I started the question, went off Cassie, right? And I talked about how she was involved in sexual degeneracy, fucking other dudes in front of Diddy, etc. It was implied that it was sexual. Let's be honest here. That's where a woman's value comes from most of the time. Is from her sexuality and her past. I mean, I didn't realize that some people lack common sense on the panel. I thought they'd have common sense to realize if I say a questionable past, if I say there's a questionable past about with a woman, it's implied that it's her sexuality, especially when the conversation before, especially when the conversation before was prefaced and we were talking about body counts. I would think that you would have the mental fortitude and the critical thinking skills to realize a questionable past would not just encompass her sexuality, but other things as well. But the sexuality is the main focal point. Yeah. Like, it was in the context of the entire conversation. Now you're saying be specific. I mean, I don't know.
How specific. Myron, I think I agree
You said
with you.
women, not just Cassie.
Bro, you've asked me to repeat questions 7 times. I didn't even want to,
I didn't. It was once, but okay, I get it. You're on the show. You want to kind of show your personality.
Yeah, it was
I
actually
understand.
twice.
It's for the show.
It was actually 2 or 3 times.
Okay,
No, definitely.
not 7.
Women
Not
should
7.
take more.
I'm
pay
exaggerating,
more
but that's still
attention.
ridiculous. I have to
You're
repeat to you 3
exaggerating
times.
a lot. And there's nothing wrong with rephrasing a question. I didn't ask you to repeat. I asked you to rephrase.
No, because you don't
and
listen.
there's nothing wrong with that. It's
'Cause
not
you
that I
don't
don't listen. Nothing you say is 100% right. And that doesn't mean everyone's brain works the same. So if you have to rephrase a question, there's nothing wrong with that. You can't go around this world thinking everyone is going to understand what you say when you say
It's the
it.
English language.
Why are you so
Period.
angry?
It's the English
Period.
language. It's the English
Period.
language.
Sorry,
If I
I
got to
don't care.
lower my
I didn't
IQ
say
to
lower
converse with you,
anything. I didn't say
right?
lower
Because you don't know
anything.
the
I
meaning
didn't
of
say
certain
lower
words.
anything. I
right?
didn't say lower anything.
Yeah, I basically
I
do.
just said rephrase.
Rephrase it.
I just
Translation. I don't understand the way you
I
phrase
didn't
it, so
say
say it
that.
to me in a dumber way, because I'm fucking retarded.
I
That's
didn't
what
say
it comes
that
down
at
to.
all. And if you think you're gonna find a valued woman with that attitude, you have a long life ahead of you, sir. Because that's crazy. You can't disrespect women and sit here and ask questions about how loyal women are and how respectful women are. That's insane. You have no respect. Let's start with there. So right off the bat, yeah, very disrespectful.
How so?
Very disrespectful. Sorry.
Because I've been extremely patient.
You're not gonna sit here and call me dumb and retarded because I didn't understand the way you said something. Period.
By definition, that makes you dumb.
Period. I don't care.
If you don't understand like the English language and certain phrases and terms, and I have to rephrase questions to you constantly,
I didn't. It
and then
wasn't
I gotta,
constantly.
and then I gotta
It
ask
wasn't constantly.
again
At the end of the
because
day,
you don't listen.
At the end of the day, this is a show. You're gonna speak fast. You're gonna say what you want to say. You're gonna manipulate. You're gonna do whatever you have to do to make someone look stupid. So
Are you getting
I was pretty straightforward.
man?
I'm pretty straightforward.
you're not gonna sit here and make me look stupid. Like, oh, you're 100%
No,
right.
speaking English.
You made
Is this a
yourself look
broadcast
foolish.
or is this
You made
like
yourself
a
look
clown
foolish.
show? Like, come
A
on.
clown show. Well, you're
But
talking
okay,
over the host, so
okay.
You're the clown.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's fine. I can be the clown.
One mic at a time. It's okay. We
That's
got
fine,
you.
I can
We
be
got
the
you.
clown.
Say your points across. We got you. One mic at a
That's
time.
good.
Because
Yeah, but
there's been
don't
multiple instances
disrespect.
where I ask a question and then you answer it and you didn't answer it appropriately because you didn't listen to the question. You just responded with how you felt based on what I asked.
Okay.
And it's like, okay, that wasn't the question
And that
at all.
makes me dumb.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, I would argue that
Okay, that makes me
comprehension skills, which is a
Okay.
component of IQ. Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
There we go.
Understood.
Comprehension is a component of IQ.
You're great.
Oh, she learned.
So it is what it
Understood.
is.
Don't
If you
stop.
can't understand, you can't understand.
Okay, so I'm gonna add if
But anyway, going back to what I was saying, a lot of women are not as special as they think they are. You guys sit here and say, I'm special, blah, blah. And then I asked you,
I
what,
gotta see the woman
what
he
makes you
dates.
special?
Oh, you want to see it?
No, I don't.
See,
Sorry.
that's what I'm talking about. Like, I was making,
She's
you
better
just
than you.
I was just
interjecting.
being sarcastic like you because you're super sarcastic. That's all.
Oh, Fresh, damn. She'll take you seriously, Fresh.
Not at all. Not
Oh,
after you
shit.
call women bitches and retarded and dumb. Are you crazy? Take who serious?
She's Myron, bro.
Sorry.
But just so you know,
Myron.
he goes way better than you. Just so you know.
I don't care.
I'm saying
you just-
I'm saying women are not as special as they claim it. Because I don't know if y'all noticed it. I asked her, what makes you special? She rattled off a bunch of things that other girls say. By definition, that means you're not special then.
Not me, by the way. I didn't answer that
so
question.
women
Bro,
are
no
not
one's talking to you.
special.
Shut the fuck up. I'm talking to her.
You see how?
Holy
Jesus
shit.
Christ.
Yo, you just over here
That's
ad-libbing like Jim Jones in 2006. Like, shut the fuck up, young Jeezy.
I can't
God
even get
damn.
mad at you.
You
I'm
fat
not
bitches
even-
are always going crazy
I'm not
talking all this
even gonna
crazy
go to
shit,
that
man.
level, though.
Wow.
Like, be quiet, bro.
I'm
Keep your
not
mouth
even-
closed. This ain't the fucking burger
Yeah,
joint, man.
make-
God damn.
Make your money.
Holy
Make
shit.
your money. I
All I
respect
can
you for
say is
making
I
your
God
money.
damn, bro. Like,
I
Remember,
believe I
Make your
agree with
money.
you though.
Yo, and this is what it is. This is what I gotta do. I gotta like get y'all in line. Like, this is what it is. Because I literally, I just proved my point. Tell me how you're special. You read off the same shit that 3,000 other girls that have come on this podcast said. That's the problem. You don't know.
Yeah, I don't
and
know
I'm
what
here
they
to tell
say.
you, from me talking to them,
okay, that's
you're
fine.
not as special as you think you are.
That doesn't. No. Why? Why?
I mean, we just
Being special means that you're exceptional. Being exceptional means you're a minority of the population.
That's fine.
Being a minority of the population means that you need to stick out significantly from others. You, unfortunately, are a regular girl, just like other people. And there's nothing wrong with that. People don't want to admit that they're normal.
That's your opinion about it. And that's okay. I think I'm a special woman because I know how to do and perform other things that normal people don't do.
Like
which
what?
is forgiving, which is to be faithful, which is to provide to my man. Not the money, maybe he makes more money than me.
That's your job as a woman, is to be faithful.
That's what I'm saying, that nowadays women try to play the other role.
So you're special for doing your girlfriend duties? Being faithful? This is what I'm trying to say. Yeah. Like, yo, women will sit there and, like, this is what I'm trying to say. Like,
Did you hear when I started to talk?
I pay my own bills.
No,
I got my own house.
I didn't say that.
Congratulations, you're an adult.
I never
Why do we sensationalize what women do? Like, you guys make your own money, or you guys do whatever.
What make you
like,
guys
this is what you're supposed to do.
What make you special?
We never said we were.
No, I'm asking you. That's a
we never
question
said
for
we
you.
were.
That's a question for you.
That's the whole point.
That's the point. We don't run around and say that we're special.
Because we don't. Regular guys.
Okay.
And
Okay.
Guys aren't gonna run around saying that they're special.
Yeah.
That's
It's
clown
only
world
the
shit.
women that really get the kudos and the ha-has and the great jobs.
Right. I heard once that the
Because of the
guys
fact
don't
that
never
we're
date
women.
the woman or never married to the woman that has been
Hey,
with
listen,
them
can you shut
on
the fuck up when
downs.
someone's talking? Like, you have a bad habit of talking over people.
I was talking and you're talking over
No,
me.
shut up, bitch. All right? The whole time you've been talking. You speak English, right?
Damn.
It's not, you know,
No,
not
my
a private
first
country.
language is Spanish.
Shut the
Yo hablo
fuck up
español.
when someone's talking.
You're so
Cállate la
rude.
boca.
Wow. I'm not taking that.
Okay? When someone's
came out of
talking,
nowhere.
Because she was talking and then you just like interject. She's been doing that too. Like, if
I
you
was talking with you. I don't know what the heck she came out from
she was
where.
making a comment,
She
and then you just come in and you just interject.
I don't know. Whatever.
You've been doing that the whole time, and that goes to my whole main character mindset. Like that, you do realize like you're a narcissist, right?
I'm not. What the heck? You're trying to make me look like that, which is okay. Great job.
This whole show, you've been over talking her, and her.
I thought we were here to give our opinion.
Yeah, but
One mic at a time. When you talk, we shut up.
Like,
when they talk, you don't shut up.
You haven't shut up, but it's okay.
He's a host.
I don't say shit, nigga. What are you talking about?
You don't say shit, too?
I was talking and he talked over me and then called me bitch.
Yeah, you are a bitch. All right?
Who says that?
I
You?
said that.
Who are you? Sorry, excuse me? Huh?
You are a bitch.
Why?
Because the whole time you've been talking, your mannerisms,
Define a
you're
bitch.
slouching. You.
Define a oh,
And you're a whole
damn.
visionary.
Let's
You're
just
in there.
let her finish her point.
And then we're here being respectful.
We'll let her finish her
Not to
point, and
you.
you can say what
I
you
mentioned
want.
earlier,
Anyways,
respectful.
yeah.
Go ahead. You
Anyways.
finish what you were gonna say,
Yeah.
Opalaka, and then we'll let her finish.
Wow.
I'm actually from Miami. I'm from Miami Gardens, but I guess
Even worse.
no, it's not.
All right, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
Okay. No, but what I was saying was basically, realistically, how society is. Women do get the kudos and the congratulations for doing the
Participation trophies.
Exactly. Like we do get that. I can agree with that. We do get that. But if a guy does it, it's just like, okay, and you're supposed to.
You should be doing this, nigga.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's really what it is. Like I feel like sometimes as chicks, we kind of like women, we feel like, oh well, we kind of want to like you said, feminize the situation. Like, oh well, the few percentage or the little bit or the majority. Like, I get it. Yeah, you have a point, but realistically, like they said, the general is basically what's gonna go. So women, like I said, women can literally go to the club right now with no money in their pocket, but I guarantee it's like 4 or 5 dudes lined up ready to buy their drinks.
Ooh.
A guy go to the club, oh, you ain't got no money, you ain't drinking. So it's just like
You on the floor.
Or the podcast.
exactly like women could just get off a face, and as sad as it is, that's just the reality of it. We can just get off.
They don't claim to be providers.
A lot of the time, they're not going to present that because of the simple fact of the matter.
If you're
it doesn't
providing,
sell.
provide.
It doesn't sell.
Right.
For women, it doesn't sell. Like
Let's
women,
put it in that way. If you're a provider, then provide to me a drink. right?
I mean, I guess, but like for women, it doesn't sell. So for women, she's not gonna sit there.
I thought money was important. I thought for personality.
Now I'm talking your language, though.
Oh, show us how
you said it was important last time.
No, I'm talking your language, so we can get an agreement. I'm just switching my chip right now after being called a bitch.
Oh, see, it works. Henny Riz, man.
I'm not gonna say
what did you want to say before? What did you want to say before?
I just forgot. It's not important anymore.
Thank you.
Okay, let me bring this thing full circle. This conversation started with the whole Cassie situation, right? With her being involved in some sexual degeneracy with Diddy and being involved in an abusive relationship. Even though he did some deplorable things, she still stuck around for 3 years after the fact, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I said, yo, do women like that with questionable past deserve a long-term guy, a good man, a dream man? I'm saying no. You guys all said yes. I think a woman's past defines her, and if she has a fucked up past, she doesn't deserve a good future. And you guys don't agree with that, which is, I guess, fine, because you guys are speaking from a female standpoint. But then I said, okay, well, does a homeless man deserve a bad bitch? Some of you guys were saying, no, not really, or questioning it, whatever it may be. And I would argue that a homeless dude is like a whore. They both don't deserve a good relationship with the top tier on the other opposite gender. And then you went ahead and said that I'm special. Well, this whole started with generalities. And then you said I'm special, and I asked, well, name what makes you special or different, or you're the exception to the rule. And then you rattled off a bunch of things that other women do. And then I went ahead and I said, well, most women have this main character syndrome. A lot of you guys do. You're not the only one that's went on here and said that I'm special, right? Because I don't know if you guys have caught on, but I've asked you guys questions and then been able to challenge your logic. You know how I've been able to do that?
Who are you talking to exactly?
Because you listened.
A bunch of you guys here on the panel.
The whole point
you guys have given statements and I've been able to challenge your logic. Do you know why that is?
Because you listened to everything we said.
That's a part of it. But it's also because I've talked to a lot of girls, right? And believe it or not, you guys are all very similar in how you view things.
You have an advantage then on us.
That doesn't
you have talked a lot of people and a lot of women.
But that doesn't refute the fact that you guys are all the same.
I don't have a background of podcasting and knowing many people and share a lot of opinions. So that makes you be on top of me.
So I'm the subject matter expert then, is what you're trying to say?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so if I'm telling you that you're not special then, because I've talked to women that literally have the same worldview that you do.
If you will have allow me to finish my whole point, then you will understand. But I got interrupted and called a bitch.
Stop the cap. Oh, you so hurting of that, man?
Of course I want to repeat it.
You let off with your strongest points. You let off with your strongest points. And the strongest points that you gave, I'm faithful, blah, blah, blah. Typically when people list off their things, they list off the strongest first.
You'll be honest. Nowadays, how many women that you've known that you have talked are faithful women that are not looking for your money? There are how many?
Let's say we're being realistic here, not many.
Yeah, exactly. That's why that makes me special. Those few special women. Period. That's what my whole point was. If you found that Myron,
but then you went out with a dude on the yacht.
But then I can argue that like that's how it should be done.
I agree 100% with you.
Yeah,
but
that's
the
way it should be.
So then you shouldn't be.
And then I could come up with roles, and then I could come out with a good-hearted person that you know that is committed to family, blah blah blah, and all the speech that comes after. But why I'm saying I'm a special is because my heart is pure still. After all the shit.
With 2 kids, right?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I still feel that I can find the right person. I can find the right man. I can still be loved.
Though.
What? Shut up.
Not a yacht. What are you mad, bro? Listen, if you was pure and not caring about that kind of shit, bro, don't be on yachts, man. Like, be faithful.
No, the dude had a yacht.
Yeah, bro, she knew, man.
She's gonna find her man and have a great life. Don't mind them. You're gonna be great.
Because you're 34 and single,
don't mind them, girl. You're gonna be great.
You need to learn to listen.
To a nurse that's 34 and single with kids?
You need what? I make enough money to support myself and my kids.
Yeah,
if I have a man, it's because I want to have a partner. It's because I want to have a family. It's because I have to want maybe a good figure to my kids.
Congratulations. That's what a majority of women want too. That's a majority of women. Like this, all I'm trying to say is that you're not as special as you think you are.
I am special nowadays. Yes, there's not too many women like that are not looking for your money. There's not too many women that won't talk about how much you make per month.
Question.
Trust me.
You said you're special,
money matters to you, correct? You're not gonna date a guy that makes less than you, correct?
Honestly,
the craziness thing about this night show is that these guys give women all the information they never need to get the men they want, but they take it as insults, so they fail. All the women that came to this show wish they listened to people like Myron.
If you're gonna base your life in money, trust me.
Wait, hold on. We have a.
You're gonna die, and you're not gonna take anything with you. That's what I always have thought, and it will remain with me.
The fact is, you are different and special, and your husband still left you.
He never loved me. He had another woman.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So how are you different,
bro?
So how are you different?
Well, he didn't. That's not my problem. He didn't value me.
Whole other country,
that doesn't make me.
Bruh.
That doesn't make me. That doesn't define me. He took advantage of me as much as he can. That's good for him because I loved him. I was giving him myself.
Well, that does suck though. But regardless of the fact though, you're not that special.
That doesn't define me. He was not appreciative, which is different.
Isn't it crazy how
it's perspectives.
We are, you know, do what we do, etc. We don't run around and call ourselves special, but like regular girls run around and call themselves special.
I'm a king.
Yeah, but that doesn't make me narcissist.
Who made you a king?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Exactly.
So then, why is she different?
Oh, I never said.
I mean, I can't really say she's different.
Also, you notice how she, once you said I'm a king, she immediately checked you on that?
Instantly.
But if one of these chicks on the panel said I'm a queen, you would have said shit.
Yep.
What do you mean?
If one of these girls on the panel said,
I wouldn't have said shit.
Because I was saying it
the whole time.
You never said shit, but when he says I'm a king, right?
Different.
You go ahead and check him on that. But when the girls say I'm special, blah blah, you don't check nothing. And that's the reason why you fucking bitches are delusional. You guys never check each other. Like, you know what, man?
You had to call us bitches.
You're really not a queen. I'm talking in general.
Like,
Okay.
what kind of man calls women bitches?
Exactly.
Like, are you okay? Like, why are you so angry?
You're a bitch.
You should calm down.
So you're a bitch.
Number one, I'm speaking in general.
That's a word.
Number one, I'm speaking in general. If you feel the term applies to you, then get offended, I guess. But I'm speaking in general.
How do you call machismo in English? I don't know how to say that word.
How do you
We know what that means.
Spanish?
Anyway, going back to what I was saying, I find it interesting. He sarcastically said I was a king. You immediately checked him on it because it's a preposterous claim, which I agree with you, by the way.
I was kidding.
But you immediately checked it.
I know, and I was too.
But she says, I'm an exception to the rule. I'm special.
Yeah,
You guys never tell each other, you're not special, baby girl. We're all the same. You guys never check each other on this shit.
Yeah.
You never do. And that's why girls walk around in their grand leisure to go ahead and say the shit that they say. I'm special. I'm an exception to the rule. I'm this. I'm that. But you guys really aren't that much different from each other. You aren't.
And it's okay.
I mean, I can agree with that because at one point you, like you said, with her being like, you know, when you brought up the fact that she's single and has kids, realistically, dudes kind of be like, once they hear you have 2 kids or just kids in general, it's just like, oh yeah, you're basically off the chopping board, baby.
Yeah, no idea how many men I have behind me. I don't want to be with them.
Fuck you.
No.
They want to fuck you.
No.
No, I'm a.
I don't know which woman you think
You're
grown of which woman raised you honestly, because that's very you're lacking some values right there.
Really? Lacking
yes,
values. Yeah,
you are
right.
lacking
Right.
values.
Yeah.
I don't know how you call me out telling me that I'm sleeping with all the men that are behind me.
No, I said they want to fuck you.
Oh, that's true, for sure.
Yeah,
100%. Yes, that's fine. It's on me to take them or not.
I know, so you can't brag about guys being behind you because they just want to fuck you and pump you and...
Exactly.
Yeah, that's it.
Exactly, that's fine.
So there's a song out there that's very dear to my heart, and it describes you perfectly in a nutshell. You want to hear it?
You let him hit it wrong. You didn't have second thoughts. Now you're a single mom.
And we're back in third quarter planning. Adams is quarterbacking this.
I was happily married, and I still believe in love. I still believe in marriage. After all, I still believe that there are good men outside, and I'm not gonna blame everybody else or generalize all men because of what my ex-husband did on me.
So I'm not gonna say you're wrong, but just for like argument purposes, it's just kind of like one of those things to where it's just like
I don't care. You can think that it's okay, but
no, you're right. It's like one of those things to where it's just like he said, it just comes off like, oh, every chick has said this. Like we done
that's fine. Everybody can repeat it. Everybody can say it. That's just me.
So
I love her confidence. Because this
I really do want to fuck with
this
it.
delusion is what keeps people single.
Crazy,
Great confidence. Delusion turns real.
Dude,
Take it to reality.
watch me get married again and watch me having more kids. So, just saying.
Wait,
like I said, I fuck with
I'm just gonna be wiser this time.
I really fuck with you and I really respect you.
You're confident.
Like,
Sorry,
I got behind me and I.
She's sexual, man. She says women, man. She's trying to fuck you, man. She's trying to fuck you right now. Relax, man. She's on a dream, bro. Relax.
Listen, I think it's better for you though if you go to the marketplace of dating, just thinking that you're regular, but have the confidence to know that you're special in a way that isn't gonna be like.
Man, it don't matter, bro. She's 34. She's stuck in her ways. You can't tell her
I have
shit.
a 27-year-old
You can't
right
start,
now.
bro. And
I'm
this is
dating
why,
him.
Look,
and
chat,
he's more mature than many other men that I have met.
This is why you don't date women in their 30s, bro.
Yeah,
You
bro.
ain't never gonna be able to change them. They're gonna have their mindset stuck.
27, 31.
It is what it is.
whatever
They're
you want.
ingrained in their thing. Date younger girls. I tell y'all this shit all the time. This is precisely why. You have a worldview that you're not gonna be able to change. I'm special, nigga, and it's not gonna change off of that, bro. It is what it is.
There
bro.
will be one that will appreciate
I
it.
want her to live in her delusion, though.
I have a question. What delusion?
She's dating a 27-year-old.
Yeah.
I mean, he's gonna fuck her and leave her, bro.
She said that she was single earlier, so clearly she don't take that nigga serious.
I have a quick question.
Yeah, she knows it too.
No.
She knows it too.
You don't know me.
And she's different.
You don't know me.
You don't claim him though?
Jerome 1997 ranted from Rumble and says I called it at the top of the show.
Wait.
Ecuadorians are annoying and dramatic. Girl next to Fresh, there are millions like you that are more attractive. You'd have a man if you stopped talking. WFNF.
I mean, he ain't lying though.
The reason why, because I don't know if you noticed, big girl next to you, she was quick to say I'm engaged, right? When girls are in relationships, right?
Damn, Myron, you petty as fuck, bro.
This is no Jubilee, bro. It's not Jubilee.
No, man, she been rude the whole time. Fuck that shit.
Girls, I got you.
And you're free to get up and walk out anytime you want, Biggie. Anyway, so like I was saying with her, right?
My God.
She was quick to say, I'm engaged. Why was she quick to say that? Because women flex when they're in relationships with men that they actually like.
Yeah.
So the fact that you said you're single tells me that the guy that you're seeing, this 27-year-old, y'all are just fucking. It ain't nothing serious, bro.
What? No, I haven't fucking with him.
Never?
No. We just
Tano
met.
ranted
I'm
from
just
Rumble
dating
and
Okay,
says
so you don't see him as a viable
no
option.
man wants a single mom.
You would have said I'm talking to someone if you were talking to them and you liked them.
Shut up.
Oh
Shut
my
up.
God.
Shut up.
No, I'm
Shut
not
up.
gonna shut
Shut
up.
up. Shut
You
up.
AI
Shut up. Shut up.
voice.
Shut up. Shut
I have a
up.
question.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Funny.
Shut up. Shut
This is
up.
lit, bro.
Yo, these are the niggas watching the show. The niggas watching the show are fucking annoyed with y'all, man. We got 23,000.